Well, hello Cancer and welcome to your reading for February 2025. Let's get straight into it with your theme card for the month. Goodness, we've got hostilities. Great. Okay, hostilities means that someone does not have your best interests at heart. There is something going on around you. You need to get ready to do battle. It's not the best, but it also means that if you are thinking that something is going on, this card is basically confirmation that yes, someone doesn't have your best interest at heart. Are you going to need to stick up for yourself? Yes. You are going to need to find your voice, Cancer, and not let anyone disrespect you or treat you badly, backstab you. It's not a time for you to just sit around and go, oh, well, I'll just let them say what they're saying because it's got nothing to do with me. No, this is a time when we have to stick up for ourselves. So yeah, it's kind of scary sticking up for ourselves, and it's difficult at times, especially when someone seems to have a beef with us and we don't know what it's about, but let's have a look. Okay, right, so we've got planning in place. I actually really like this because even though I've got hostilities, you're going to be fine. You're kind of too smart to be falling for this kind of bullshit is what I'm looking at here. This will all work itself out. It will all be wrapped up within the month. So it's not like I'm looking at something here that's going to go on and on and on. This is a situation that you will be walking away from. I do have a Two of Swords here. The smart thing to do is to walk away from this situation, this person, basically. Is it going to cause you some headaches? Absolutely. You are one of the most sensitive people in the zodiac. You feel things very deeply and you understand how this is going to affect you. What I love about this is that even though I've got the hostilities here, I've got Judgment, which means maybe finally things are coming to light. Your plans may not have been going off the way you expected them to. Your love life might not be doing well. You might be not doing well at work and you're wondering what on earth is going on. There's some sabotage going on around you, basically. So when you finally figure that out, and you're going to figure it out real quick because I've got a magician in here, you're going to turn this situation into a positive and you are going to find yourself going, righto, that just happened. Now I'm going to look at the open road ahead and see where I'm going to go, and you can all get fucked because I'm going to leave all of this shit behind and I'm going to go and I'm going to move forward and I'm going to get past this. And you are very resolute in this decision because I've got an Emperor at the end. You are not going to let this hold you back or hold you down or wreck you in any kind of way, shape or form. So what we have here is a big learning lesson, Cancer, and you're going to do such a great job with it. Like, I'm quite impressed. These hostilities, even though it sounds like a terrible card and I'm talking about all these negative things and someone disrespecting you or talking behind your back, what it's doing is sending you down a different pathway, which you probably weren't going to go down anyway. But now that we're going down it, I love it. Looking at this, I'm thinking it's more of a work situation. It might not be, it could be a friendship, it could be anything really, but I've got that Three of Pentacles there, so it could be something work-wise. But whatever challenges you've got coming this month, Cancer, I want to say to you that even though they seem like they're not great, it's actually, you're going to look back and say, I'm kind of glad that happened because now I have all the information I need to walk away from this person or this situation, and now I know what I have to do to leave this shit behind, and you are not going to have any forgiveness here. You are resolute. Oh, I love this. I love this. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retrieval. Love this because when we go through something that's a little bit traumatic, especially if it's someone that's close to us, we leave a piece of ourselves behind, and we always have to call our soul pieces back, and it's a soul retrieval. So we call the little pieces of ourselves back that we left with other people, workplaces, lovers, family members, friends. We call them back and then we cut the cords of connection that we have with these people and these relationships. We have to cut the cords of connection so that we can move on to this healthier life that we've got. And I love that I've got the protection card, and then I've got the Two of Swords here, which means you're cutting the cords and you are moving on, and this is not going to affect you. You are done with that. I wonder how long you've been dealing with this for me to have this such a strong reaction to it. Maybe you've had to deal with this before. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. There we go again. This person has hurt you. A deep healing is called for, and it's happening on a cellular level, and a big transformation is taking place. So this healing is transforming you and making you stronger so you can move on. Wow, Cancer, this is enormous. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Again, you're not going to play these games that other people are playing. You don't want to be like everybody else. It's time for you to claim how unique you are. Maybe you're a bit weird. Maybe you're a bit different. That is okay. I love that. I love people that are a bit weird and a bit different. It'd be bloody boring if we were all the same. So I don't want you to dim your light to please these other people who don't have good thoughts about you. They can just get butt. Honestly, I hate it when people have something to say about another person and then we've got to go through all of this to move on from it. It is a learning lesson. It's a hard lesson. It's a bitter pill to swallow when people have let us down, but you've just got to go with it and move on. Surrender and flow. Ride the waves, tap into flow and let go. Again, I don't know if I really need to explain that. It's kind of just reinforcing what I've already said. Surrender, let go of what's been happening. It's time to let it go and move on. Call your pieces back, cut the cords, moving on. Control, Alt, Delete, next chapter, right? This is what's happening for you in February, Cancer. It's quite big. I'm sorry it's starting out with such a shitty card, the hostilities, but again, it's going to send you in a direction that you need to go. Strength, stay afloat and feel steady and calm. Yeah, so be strong, stay afloat. You're not going to go under. You're going to stay afloat. Keep calm, take a breath, surrender. This has happened. We can't change it. So we're just going to move through it and move past it. Great words. Empathy. There's more beneath the surface. So have empathy for yourself. I reckon that card will be about, let's just be kind to yourself while you're going through all of these changes. It's a big changing month for you, and you are leaving people behind and situations behind, so it's big. Listen to the silence. I love that because silence tells us everything. It's interesting. When you sit at the beach, for example, which is what this is about, you've got to listen to the waves, and somehow we come to decisions when we're sitting at the ocean or walking along the beach. When we're sitting by the mountains, you don't have to be by the ocean, but sometimes when we go quiet and listen, then we hear what is actually going on. And that is probably how the hostilities thing is going to come about, when you go quiet and then start really listening to what people are saying. Interesting. Okay, it is February. Valentine's Day is on the 14th. So I am doing a love card for everybody this month as well. So let's see what's happening with your love life as well. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Is that not the craziest card to come at the end of this? So it's interesting because all the turmoil and these events that are happening during February are actually going to turn into blessings, which is what I've been talking about the whole time. I wonder if you're leaving a relationship behind, like an important love relationship, and through all the turmoil, you're going to meet someone else on the other side of it. Once you heal, call your soul pieces back, cut cords, and then become your normal weird self again, then this blessing comes in when it comes to love. Ooh, interesting, Cancer. I like this. So even though we have a bit of adjustment and a little bit of drama going on, I guess, during February, the end result is you are going to get to the destination you need to get to. So keep moving forward. It's time for you to let shit go. February is a big one for you. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye.